I've worked in the traditional banking sector for many, many years. And one of the things that triggered me to switch to a fintech was technology and the use of technology in a fintech, right? And understanding more about AI, machine learning, and how you can use this in financial services. And I guess I look at it from the point of view of compliance, but actually, coming into the world of fintech 6.5 years ago, I've seen that AI is transforming the way we move money, the way we manage our money. But it's not just how we move money, but actually how we manage the trust around financial services. Because financial services is all about trust, right? It's, you put your money in a bank, you trust that it will be kept safely, and that you initiate the transaction, it will be executed securely and accurately. But if you look at it from the point of view of compliance, what we've noticed in the last few years is a move from human-led investigation to sort of machine learning or AI anticipation. So we leave part of what we do to the machine. But what I would say is that with that power also comes a lot of responsibility. AI can spot what humans might miss. They can look at millions of transactions in a few seconds, and they can spot anomalies, but also they can embed those biases that, if you look at data, and if AI is built around historical data, and historical data is built around human prejudice or human bias, then what you essentially and effectively do is build that bias into your future decisions, into the decisions of the AI. So it's not really how we use AI, but it's more about how we govern AI at the end of the day. Because in an era, and it's in the title, in an era where machine or AI decides who will be onboarded in a bank, and who will be flagged and what transaction will be flagged, ethics becomes as critical as efficiency, and that's what we need to work on. But AI, when AI is used properly, it's a phenomenal ally. We all see it. Even the use of ChatGPT today, just for a simple investigation, is really helpful. But again, even with ChatGPT, I use it quite a bit, and when I search for something, you need to ask, are you sure? Or can you double check? Or what about this? And the answer will change. So AI will essentially enhance compliance and enhance our decisions if we build it around human judgment. So we are still necessary. It's not just the machine. People are necessary to drive this change where AI will be more helpful.
And what should institutions do today to be ready, audit ready for when supervisors look at their AI systems? And do you think that actually AI will make the compliance officer's job easier?
I wouldn't say easier. I would say more interesting, because what AI does is it takes away those repetitive and boring tasks. Yeah. And it leaves you more room to think and take decisions and use your judgment. And obviously that raises the bar and raises expectations from compliance officers. So I don't think it can replace compliance officers, at least not before I retire. I'm hoping it won't replace before I retire. But I think what it will do, it will help us take better decisions, again, provided that it's built based on human judgment and based on how the human mind works, take away the bias and take away the prejudice. And you asked about, how are you audit ready? And obviously regulators are starting to look at the use of AI in financial services more and more proactively. I think you should treat AI as another senior employee in your institution.
Yes.
So AI should have a job description. You should know what to expect from it. You should be able to monitor it, monitor how it works, be able to change it and have a full change management program. If you're making changes, there needs to be an audit trail. You need to have documentation around that and be able to prove, how the model works. you need to be, before you can prove how the model works, you need to be able to understand how the model works, right? And then obviously document its decisions and have something for the regulator to see.